Hi, this is Jeremy, your 2014 Mission Success ISME Fellow. Today I'd like to talk to you about one thing that I've learned this summer, and that's how to use pivot tables in Microsoft Excel. They're a really handy tool. All you do is you click Insert, and you go to Pivot Table right here. Of course, you need a good data set to work with. This is the data set that I've been working with this summer. So here I'm going to click Pivot Table, and it comes up with this little box. It says Create Pivot Table. This is the range of my data. My data is called Refined Data, and then it runs from A1 to BK38. I'm going to hit Control C to copy that because it's going to come in handy later. And then I'm going to select New Worksheet because I want to start a whole new worksheet to put my pivot table on. I'm going to click OK. And here's my new worksheet. It's labeled down here. And here's my pivot table with my field list. Now my field list is what I use to populate my pivot table. So I'm going to start by selecting program. I want to be able to sort my pivot table by program. And I'm going to pick mission impact because I want to be able to see the mission impacts. And I want root cause category. Now, notice that there's nothing in here, it's all blank. It needs a value. The program wants to know what I want to count. So I'm going to pick item number and say, hey, count every item we have. Oh, look at that. Because it's numbers, it added them all up. So I'm going to remove that field. Pick something that it can just purely count, like LOB. It just counts one for each one. And there we go. So here's my pivot table. I've got a really handy summary of the information presented in my data. I'm looking at all of the different root cause types and all of their different mission impacts. Counts them all up for me, nice and neat. Lovely. Now, because I selected my program filter, I can look at just one program at a time. Maybe you just click on AEHF, click OK, and look at that. It just gives me that one program. I'm going to go back to all. And now that I can see this data in a nice handy chart, it would be really cool to be able to look at it all in a graph. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Insert, and I'm going to pick, let's do a stacked 3D column. Oh yeah, look at that. That's nice. A little bit of a better look at my data. Now maybe I don't like that so much. Maybe I want to switch these two. Go like that and go like that. Yeah, maybe I like that better. With all the different labels down here. Yeah, I like the look of that. All right. So notice how I can change all of these at any time to move my data around and look at things in different ways. Now I'm going to create a new pivot table, but I don't want to start a whole nother worksheet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click a box down here that's nice and out of the way of my data here, and I'm going to go Insert, Pivot Table. Now remember how I copied my table range from before? Oh, how smart of me. Now I'm going to paste it in, and I want my pivot table on this existing worksheet, and I want to look at the same. I want the data to start right here. Click OK, and ta-da, I've got my field list again. This time, how about I just look at mission impacts, and I just get a count of them. And how about I insert a pie chart, because I mean, who doesn't love pie, right? And there we go. Easy as that. Easy as pie. All right, enjoy.